Lackland Air Force Base, once a lonely, desolate place covered by mesquite and crawling rattlesnakes. From a wilderness of brush and cactus has emerged the nation's largest training center. Today, Lackland Air Force Base is a busy community which spreads over 7,000 acres and accommodates almost 1,000 buildings. The base resembles a small city. The main purpose of Lackland, however, is still training. Here, yearly, thousands of men and women make the transition from civilian life to the United States Air Force. Behind each one of these aircraft are the training squadrons. There are 10 in all on base. In November of 1962, the first of these large buildings were completed. They provide air-conditioned living quarters, classrooms, dining facilities, and cover drill areas for 200 trainees. Through these buildings pass approximately 70,000 basic trainees a year. The training instructor badge that I wear is a symbol of honor, integrity, and excellence in military deportment. My job is one of the most important in the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare young men and women for military duty. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty in my dealings with those entrusted to my charge. I am pledged to strive for perfection and to reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those for whom I am responsible. I am an Air Force military training instructor. This is the creed by which the military training instructor lives. Adorned with the symbolic smoky hat, they will make the transition for the basic trainees from civilian life to Air Force life swift and accurate.
Welcome to the United States Air Force. As the bus arrived, I began asking myself, what have I done? I looked at the faces around me. They didn't look any more sure than I felt. Quickly, we unloaded off the bus. We were given a welcome indoctrination, then assigned a squadron and fed a meal. All this took less than 4 hours. Boy, are these guys organized.
I don't want to hear any talking, people. Give me one single line.
Then we were back on the bus and on our way to meet our first military training instructor, the one we would live with for the next 6 weeks. We didn't really know what to expect, but as I got off that bus, I had this strange feeling come over me. I think it was fear. While we stood in line, it became quite clear that this wasn't going to be easy. There was something about those guys in the smoky hats. I remember thinking, it's not fair, they're 2 feet taller.
Hey, sir. You're going to change your attitude so you're going to make it. Understand me? Call out? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I keep moving around when I talk to you. Be perfectly still. It's called self-discipline. It's part of your training. You understand me? Yes, sir. I'm going to see you around. I know that.
He looks for it. Like,
Hey, get out!
Brooke? First name is Airman. With that kind of attitude, you might be civilian.
Now we were going to see our dorm for the first time and hear the rules if you were deaf.
Welcome to BMT. You are now airman. Is that understood?
Yes, sir!
Your first name is Airman. My first name is Sir. And nothing else but Sir. Is that understood?
Yes, sir!
You will now turn around, face that wall locker directly behind you. Look in the upper right-hand corner of that wall locker. You'll see a number. I said, look! Now, turn around and face the beds. This is the center aisle. On the left-hand side of that center aisle, there's a bed number corresponding with the wall locker number. Look at it and make sure you correspond. Up here at center end aisle in. Right here, on the rail, right here. That's your home for the next 6 weeks. Is that understood?
Yes, sir!
Turn around, face your wall lockers. Bottom drawer. You see a lock? That lock will be on that bottom drawer and locked at all times unless you are physically in that drawer. Is that understood? Yes, sir! Anything of value goes in that drawer and hurry it up. Take out that student study guide. That blue book. Take it out. That is your Bible. Keys are on the chain that go around your damn neck. After you lock the drawer. Now, inside the fat side of that wall locker. I said once, and I'll say it only one more time. Those keys will never come off around that neck. You can bend down to unlock it.
What he said? Just keep coming over here.
Just put them on. Lift it up. I want to take it.
Well, it's morning, and what better way to start off than a nice fresh haircut? And it's free. This hat fit better. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Now, the ladies have it a little bit different. They have to get a haircut, but it doesn't have to be with clippers if they don't want it to. Maybe their hats fit differently. Oh well. Finally, time for new clothes. Here we'll be outfitted completely. Socks, t-shirts, towels, pants, shirts, boots, and everything one might need that would be best suited for hard work. As I said before, the Air Force is organized, and we move through here faster than it would take your dad to pick out a new pipe. On the other side of these walls, the new female recruits were getting outfitted too. I wonder how long it takes them. This building is kind of like one-stop shopping. Here, many things take place, part of which is waiting. These are a group of airmen waiting to see if they might need glasses. The Air Force uses the latest in technology. It's amazing how an eye test can change your personality. Here, a qualified attendant will draw blood from your arm so that it may be typed and tested for other factors. I wonder if they like their work. I love it. This dental machine is the state-of-the-art equipment. It does in moments what used to take at least 15 minutes. I told you they were organized. They're efficient, too. This is a hearing test. This is very important. They wouldn't want you to miss what your training instructor says. This is our first payday. After this, we will be able to go to the mini mall and purchase some necessities that we will be needing during our 6-week stay here. The mini mall. Here one can have uniforms altered, drop off your cleaning, and get a haircut all on the same visit. The actual exchange contains many wonderful items. It's kind of like a discount store just for us. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll get to wear those sweats.
How many of you actually remember what the beds looked like when you first got into the dormitory your first night? They probably looked pretty good, didn't it? Well, in order for you to be able to make the beds that way every day from now on, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to show you the proper way to do it. It's important that you actually pay attention to what I'm going to be teaching you here today, because this is going to follow you through your entire time here in basic training. So what I teach you here today, you're going to be able to put to practical use every single day. So pay close attention to what I'm going to do.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to...
You might think that everyone knows how to make a bed. Not so.
all the way down.
In the Air Force, everyone learns from scratch, the Air Force way.
Just like so. So there's no wrinkles in the bed. Because a good bed has got to have a good foundation. Here's the foundation. It's got to have a nice mattress cover with no wrinkles in it. Now you'll notice on the end of the mattress cover, of course, there are little ties on the mattress cover at the end. Again, that's going to be facing toward the wall locker end of the bed. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to tie these ties on the end of the mattress here. And we're going to make sure that there's no wrinkles up here on top of the bed, make sure it's nice and neat. Then, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to make a hospital corner again. Again, 12 inches, lift it up.
Probably everyone's least favorite part of processing is getting shots. Here we sat under the lean-to and waited for instructions. Somehow I had the feeling the magic moment would come soon.
There's anybody out here that did not receive a yellow shot record, did not receive a yellow shot record, raise your hand.
It was time to line up, take off your jacket, and roll up your sleeve. Then someone swabs your arm, and then... there they are, the needleless inoculation men. As harmless as they look, they hurt.
Step out. Step out. Stand to the right.
down, eight, water, eight, kick it out, eight, down.
3,
Kick it out,
7,
kick it out.
out. 3, 7, out. 3, counting.
There they are, just 4 days old and looking real good. Of course, we look just as good. At least I think we did.
Got it.
We got it.
Out. Kick it out.
7, out. 3, 7, out. 3, 7.
When you're getting ready for inspection, there's lots of things to do. Shoes to shine, clothes to iron and put away, and floors to wax. While we were getting ready, the female airmen were already underway. Soon it would be our turn. We could hardly wait.
The duffel bag is also folded incorrectly. You got to fold just exactly backwards. Your cadet ear should be on the right-hand side as you're viewing it. These edges should be even with a single fold in front. And it's also unsnapped.
Nothing is overlooked. Pockets are checked for objects, and buttons left undone are frowned upon. Everything must be folded correctly and in its place. Man, this can get nerve-wracking. Now it's time for our second uniform issue. The issue of this uniform tells us that we're halfway through and it's just a matter of a couple more weeks. We're getting there.
Cadet?
Yes, sir.
Halkel?
Yes, sir.
Nelson?
Yes, sir.
Sable?
Yes, sir.
Jewel?
Yes, sir.
Sankey?
Yes, sir.
Mail call is one of those special times that you wait for a letter from a loved one. It also means that it's time to head for the rec center or perhaps the bowling lanes.
Mr. Pekin? Grimby?
Yes, sir.
Diamond?
Yes, sir.
Diamond? 2. Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Here in the rec center, many things are available. Arcade games, dancing, or just sitting around drinking a Coke. Now, the bowling alley is another story. Here, a person could work off a little steam and also be competitive. Okay, so... While we're out enjoying ourselves, someone has to stay home and watch things. This is the dorm guard. It is a specific job with specific responsibilities. You even have to attend class for it.
Ma'am, can I help you?
Let me in.
Ma'am, may I see authority to enter?
Dorm guard, this is my dormitory. Let me in.
Ma'am, may I see authority to enter? I'll have to refer you to the orderly room.
Airman, it is my dorm. Let me in.
Ma'am, I must see proper authority to let you enter, ma'am. Lady entering the door!
Sunday. If it's church you're interested in, there are services for almost every denomination. Some just like to write a letter home. Thanks for the cookies, Mom. For others after church, it's a visit to the main BX or maybe the Gateway Theater for a movie. I like the museum. If you listen closely, you can hear the sounds of our predecessors. The wings of eagles. An airman's training day is not complete without daily physical conditioning. On or off the PC field, an airman's physical fitness is being honed to a razor's edge. An airman must be tough enough to stand a demanding daily routine. Physical conditioning, therefore, is an essential part of an airman's training period. The physical conditioning program of the Air Force is designed to develop strength, endurance, agility, and coordination, and to promote confidence, aggressiveness, motivation, esprit de corps, and teamwork. The Air Force is particularly proud of the grounds at Lackland, and it's up to all of us to keep it looking trim. However, if you'll notice, there aren't all of us out there. Hey, where's the rest of the base? This is called the confidence course, and it does what it says. By the time you finish this grueling 9/10 of a mile, you have confidence you never knew existed. There are 19 obstacles here. 4 of them are over water. You must complete 16 of the 19 obstacles to receive a satisfactory rating. You work your way through it, sometimes a leap, sometimes an inch. Teeth clench, muscles strain, but your training instructor is there to help you through. You know you can make it, they know you can make it, and you do.
We'll come back and go.
Sharp commands echo across the drill pad, and marching feet beat a tempo across the grounds. These are the sounds of instruction, drill as old as organized armies, and from which discipline itself is formed. The hours spent on the drill pad have one purpose: to develop in us an instinct for precision, an ingrained habit of obedience to command, a sense of teamwork. We learned individual, squad, flight, and squadron drill. During training, we will acquire habits which provide the foundation for discipline, alertness, and quick responses. After a hard day of ripping up the countryside on the confidence course, and then drill and ceremonies, chow sounds real good. Here, dietitians prepare food that gives us the energy we need to keep motivated. While we're eating, some of the others have the honor of KP. Boy, I can't wait till it's my turn. Just kidding. The red flag. When you see this, it means there's live ammunition being fired.
If you fire the weapon left-handed, you need to fall to the rear of the 4th squad. If you fire the weapon left-handed, fall to the rear of the 4th squad. Everyone else fill it in. Okay, listen. What's the most important thing today on the range? Safety. Safety. Remember that.
Okay, get off the box ammunition. What I want you to do...
After we were given a safety class, we were then taught to load our clips with bullets.
Just like that.
On the rifle range, the 3 most important things are safety, safety, and safety, in that order. This is where we check our targets to make sure our weapons are zeroed in. We make the necessary adjustments and then fire from 3 positions: prone, sitting, and standing. Chemical warfare is one of the most dangerous forms of warfare today. It is debilitating in its effect. It attacks our respiratory system as well as our skin and eyes. This class is one of the most important that we'll attend in our 6 weeks here. If you'll notice, we're all paying close attention, so that if we're ever in this situation, there'll be no doubt we will handle it. Field day. This is something we all look forward to. Not only are the sports great, but you get to blow off a lot of steam. See what I mean?
Last call, color, medley relay.
Trainees here today have a chance to celebrate part of that being a part of the history, the rich history of this school. Throughout these 40 years, the men and women that have gone through here have upheld our nation in both peace and war. And I congratulate each of you on your decision to join the United States Air Force. So let's now get on and present the winners with their medals for today's competition.
Now it's time for the commander to pass out awards to the winners. Not only do each one of these young men and women receive a medal, they also receive the adulation of their fellow trainees for their energy and motivation. And that's what makes them Air Force. Retreat. The end of a duty day. During our stay, our flight will participate in this event at least 3 times.
Go.
on. As soon as you come under the pole, turn around and face the pole. Both hands on the rope.
Don't let go of the rope and you under the pole.
When we receive our town pass, we know that our time here at Lackland is drawing close to an end. When we remember the Alamo, we'll remember Lackland and basic training. Today it was just nice to look at the Tower of Americas as we visited the Riverwalk. Some of us shared a Coke with a friend. Others just walked. I guess we all thought about the same thing.
Graduation. The day has finally come that everyone has waited for. Some of the airmen that began training never finished. Some could not meet the standards, some were discharged for medical reasons, and others were recycled for training. But those that did complete the training are standing tall. For many, it is their first real achievement in life. For others, it is one more successful accomplishment. The change from civilian to airman has been swift. It has been an exchange of innocence for excellence. Now you are an airman, ready to go on and learn your new military skill, ready, trained, and confident in being able to do those skills a professional is required to do. You are now a part of the greatest team in the world, the United States Air Force.
Basic Military Training Squadron, Flights W009 and W010, led by Technical Sergeant Alicia Rodriguez. From the 37030, led by Technical Sergeant Kenneth Rudnicki. From the 3708, Basic Military Training Squadron, Honor Flight 021 and Flight 022, led by Master Sergeant Francisco Gonzalez.